Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan. Hello, you know who it is, people. It's Arsenal's realist. I hope everybody's good. Big up all my people in the chat. You know what it is. You know when it is. It's live every day, blood. Happy, I don't even know what day that is, but big up yourself, Daniel. My Don. Gooner for life, safe realist. You good, bro? Not bad, not bad. My dingo dollar got signed out of my phone account, which meant I couldn't do nothing. But I got back into the phone account somehow. Still can't do the other one. But as of now, it's all good. Do you know what I'm saying? We've been hacked. That's what's actually happened, believe it or not. But we're going to get to the bottom of it all in good time. But we'll get into the comments in a sec. Big up all my dons. Big up yourself, Andrew. What's good, AR? The AR squad, yes, mad lad. Yes, Anto, my don. But you lot, do you know what I want you to look at? Look at this fuckery. Look at it. Have you ever seen a fuckery like this in your life? Players Willian has more assists than Pogba, Pulisic, Zayet. Oh, ain't the stats a wonderful world? And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. I just thought I'd show you that because that shit caught my eye. Like, on the real, caught my eye so bad. Green fire went on my face, blood. I drink like a sportsman now, bruv. I drink the water like I'm on a sportsman thing. And so, yes, my Don. Guna. Oh, yeah, if someone puts a GoFundMe link in, have I got it on YouTube yet? Then I can pin that. But yeah, I'll get that cracking later. Howdy, yes, Daniel, my Don. Good evening, Mr. Elis. Yeah, my Don. Speak up yourselves though. What's the drilly today? What's the combo? Where it's taking us? We have got Burnley next, but that's in like 5 days, I think. Is that something like that? Is that on the 5th or the 6th? There's going to be a little gap until then. Everyone else is going to be playing, so we can relax, blood. You know them ones. What's the minutes played on that Willian stat? Oh, I don't think they could say that, bruv. They didn't want to get that deep into this. This is an Instagram picture, bruv. These are just here to fuck with your head. God knows, though. It must be, obviously, this season, bruv. No? They ain't done nothing this season. None of them. Ziyech, Pogba, Pulisic. Everyone keeps sucking Pogba off. I'm not saying he isn't a good player and a good talent and this and that. But I don't like to base players upon what they can do. That's all wrong. Anyone can do it. Not anyone, but you can always... A potential's one thing, but I judge players on what they do. Do you know what I mean? But there you go. Hello, mate. Hope you are doing well. Yes, mastermind. Well, I was going to say I can't complain, even though I probably could, but I won't. Big up all my dons in the chat there. Oh, that's strange. It's got 2 different numbers of people in the chat. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Well, yeah, like I say, you lot are running this live chat today, bud. Pogba's goals. I've got a quiz prepared as well. That'll be ready tomorrow, 100%. So we'll bang that out. Bruv, the only reason I'm taking my time with it. Bruv, it's not easy, you know, to do a good one. Do you know what I mean? You've only got a certain amount of pictures I can use on this StreamYard. And obviously, you've got to try and make it questions that can't just get done in 1 second. Because you've got Google. People keep using the Google thing. But fucking, yeah, we're preparing that. Pogba is overrated nowadays. Well, at the end of the day, I would still, if we was going to have the argument based upon potential, Andrew, I would always argue the guy's got it there. He's tall, he's leggy, he's physique, he's got the pace, he's got the bit of skill, he's got the vision, he's got the cockiness. But that's the potential talk. I'm talking about factual. Once the 90 minutes is over, we need to talk about it. And nowadays, he is overrated at this moment in time. But that doesn't mean he couldn't reach his potential. And then people will turn around and be like, see, But that doesn't count for me because I'm not saying C. What I'm saying is, yeah, he's good, but he's not doing it. Well, let's be real. When it comes to Arsenal, obviously we talk about United now. Big up Steve, my Don. But obviously, talking about Arsenal, not United. But when we do talk about United, to even begin the argument that, oh, even if we had the money and he wanted it and rare, Pogba could come to Arsenal, say, in the dream world. You got to ask ourselves, right? If you're the kind of player that can't perform when the chips are down, when maybe one or two other team players ain't happy, when maybe, I don't know, the manager's not 100% in your favour, when all these things are happening, do you know what? Maybe there's a couple categories of player, and there's one category is, yeah, you're brilliant and a super duppy man, but you need everything to be going swimmingly. And the thing is, at Arsenal, we can't be looking in that pool because it doesn't go swimmingly at Arsenal. If it ain't the fans, and it ain't the fucking back staff, and it ain't fucking players on the pitch not giving it 100%, there's always something. So, yeah, that's why I think me and I know other Arsenal fans look at certain players with a certain different kind of idea in their head, because we know when you come, you got to be 100% not professional, but there is no space for people who kind of don't really kind of care or play. And we've got a lot of that in the team. But also, one thing I realised as well is Pepe's good performances are coming when Cedric Soz is on the pitch, not Bellerin. And don't go and find the performance now and say to me, yeah, but Pepe played good here when Bellerin was on. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying overall, statistically, Bellerin ain't the one, bruv. He's not expressive. He's got no outlet. He don't cut in right. When he does cut in into the space when he gets it, he uses the space for himself. You're a silly old right back, bruv. You're meant to pass it to Pepe or Odegaard in that space. When the space is there, we've got to monopolise it. He don't do it. So one thing I will say is I want big up Cedric Soares anyway. I'm not saying he's the one, but bro, I do believe that we get more out of our forward players when he's playing. Let's see where we are. Here we are. Big up everyone in the chat, all my dingoes. Everton 1-0 against Saints at Richarlison. I'd love to have a little Richarlison blood, but not for that money, but for the age, the potential. He definitely can adapt into a different style of play. If only in a dream world you could sell Bellerin now for 50, let's say 40, then you could sell Lacazette for 40, get 80, and then get Richarlison and another right back. That'll be some brilliant business, but you know that ain't happening. And another thing, what we've got to talk about is that, what's his name? Reguilon. Is that Reguilon at Tottenham? Is that the left back's name? Is that his name? I'll get to the comments in a sec. Our board will definitely not get the players we need in the summer. I just know. Oh, Steve Whitehead, that's because you're a super ledge. You're a super ledge, bruv. You ain't the kind of person who believes bullshit when it gets told to you. You give people chances and you listen to what they say. But when you say the same thing over and over again and don't do it, I can imagine. I'm not saying, Steve, I'm going to guess, bruv. I'm not saying you do, but I'm guessing you didn't vote on the last term either. Is that the kind of person you are? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't. Because it gets to a point where you can't get involved in this bullshit. Sometimes there's just not a choice. You ain't buying into the bullshit, blood. Most of these players, people say, are world class in every league apart from the Prem. Well, yeah, it definitely, you're going to be able to go a bit further in the French, the Spanish, possibly the German, all these leagues, because you can have more time on the board. You're going to get to express, even if I would argue it is still hard to score goals in Spain. It may be even possibly harder to score in Italy. But that still doesn't change the facts of the freedom on the ball in the middle of the park, definitely in the wing-back positions where they're completely different, their style of overlapping and their play. So, yeah, they get to really sit on the ball and develop a huge style. But one thing I will say about Pogba, that's not the reason I don't think it's not worked. At the end of the day, he come out of a well-oiled machine, and I think he needed to go into a well-oiled machine. Not just to bring out his best in his physical attributes and his actual gameplay, but you have to keep your chin up in this life. We're all humans. You go home, you get up, you have your breakfast, you go work, you come home, you get up. If your chin goes down, you just perform. The trick is to be fully adrenaline and electric up and endorphined up and so happy. that you're performing at a 100%. And I don't believe that happened for him. And that is 90, always to me, that's 99% down to the player. But that final 1% is worth a lot. And that comes down to the team, the owners, the transition, and the club wasn't in the right place to be getting a player like Pogba. Let's be real. But I like it. Go by stats and what Pogba's done to impact United for the better statistically. I hear you. I had a little look at the stats recently, though. And, yeah, it's a bit mad. Bruno Fernandes, 15 goals, 15 assists. He's leading in a lot of the statistical areas. Just giving away one of my quiz questions there, but I definitely will take that out, bro. Bruno Fernandes is. But that's why people are ranting and raving about Bruno Fernandes, because he's leading in the stats, bro. Most shots. He's had the most shots. He's scored the most goals. He's top in 4 different categories. Rashford second. Big up AR in the chat. Rashford second in the shots department. Let me just see, because Frankie's being a big dog G here. How do I? Oh, what? It's not letting me. This is what I mean. It's mad stressy Wessy these days. Where is this? I've got to pin it, yeah? But it don't. It just does everything on a weird one now. Here we go. Pin Messwash. Nice one, Frankie. I'll pin that, blood. Fucking. You should start a little Instagram, Frankie, or something, bro. You're always promoting me. The least I can do is shout you out as well. You know what I mean? People might like it. Little post-match, pre-match Instagram thing. Next thing you know, 2 follower. Next thing you know, you can do what them man do. Sell it for 2 bags, blood. Frankie, big up Frankie, my big G Donny Wonny Ding Dong. Let me just check something now, because oh no, that's a day ago. I did a day ago. Cool. I'm just checking that no one did it, because you know, if people donate, man's got to say thank you, blood. Always wonder why Pogba never seems to play as well as he did at Juventus. Even when he was young and I was playing at Man United before he was at Juventus, he never seemed to be good enough. Same scenario now. I don't know. There's always going to be that argument that you're playing with Pirlo, with this player, with that player, but I do believe that the United in a whole have been underperforming, bruv, and proof of that is that Moyes only lasted 6 months. Van Gaal only lasted however long. Then Mourinho came in, the whole ship turned upside down. People was cussing him in the media. Then we get to Solskjaer, and it's like, let's see. By this point, everyone's frustrated, but maybe it's just not gone right for both parties. Do you know what I mean? Big up, Frankie. I agree with you, AR, about Willian. What did I say about Willian, bro? That was just the stats there. What did I say? I don't know what I said, bro. Willian's got us all making fucked up statements lately. The link up between Cedric and Pepe is sick. Yeah. It seems to be that experience, head on your shoulders, willing to gamble, willing to play football, do what you got to do. This sideways, backwards, safety, save your job, save your money, scared thing. I don't think that's going to get Arsenal nowhere. I believe that individually, you can argue that one-on-one, or just looking at a player's profile, that Bellerin may be but when you actually look at a combined team effort, intricate parts, playing with each other, fucking hell, I could never be on BBC Sport, fucking. But a well-oiled machine, all these different cogs spinning in synchronization, actually, it does seem to be the better option. Because the Prem is too tough. Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to describe it in a word. It is just tough, bruv. Because it's got the tactics, the skill, the speed. It's got everything that every other league has. Germany has a fast league. There's a lot of goals in the German league. Spain has maybe the more, I wouldn't say technical, but I wouldn't even say showboaty, but every team has this imprinted. Oh, no, that's wrong, actually, because it's the same old teams finishing at the top, put it that way. But the Prem, on the other hand, is a unique cocktail and blend of everything. Ollie Watkins would kill it for us. Is that Watkins? Yeah, I don't even know his first name. Is that Villas Watkins, yeah? Grealish, Watkins, and Barkley. Easy people with this. Do you see Barca getting raided? Literally. No, I didn't. What's Craig Lagan? Let me type Barca raided. See what happens. Barca arrest. Barca and RBS raided in price fixing probe. Is this what we're talking? Is this it? What have I cooked it? It must be. Why is it saying raided? The way what you're saying? Um, well, no, this is from 2008. Fucking hell. Anyway, be excited. Like, what are we meant to be excited for, bruv? He must have known that fucking Corona was coming, bruv. That kind of depends. Every league has a different style of which certain players can adapt or cannot adapt to, regardless of talent, if you get what I mean. Yeah, no, 100%. A player like, well, put it this way, Donny van der Beek, brilliant example, comes up in Ajax, that style. Could he have been a completely different style player if he come up in Germany? If he come up in Spain, 100%. What I'm saying is, all the hype that was behind Donny van der Beek, and then you look at someone like Odegaard now, and you say, we've seen them both have a little performance or two play, even if it was Ajax, you say, do you know what? They could more or less be not the same player, because one's maybe more fast and snappy, and Odegaard seems to be more of that typical kind of Real Madrid type player. But you say, do you know what? It all does depend on the come up. You can absolutely see how them two types of players, depending on what league they was to come up in and do a good 5, 4, 5, 6 year stunt there, would completely have a huge contribution to the style of football they play. This Haaland, that's the one I've been looking at lately. I'm so angry that we can't even dream about it no more. But these are the people we need. When I log into my YouTube account, I open YouTube, click sign in. This takes me to Google, choose an account. I put in my email address, then passwords, then I have to access my YouTube. Well, yeah, that's what's meant to happen for everybody. And you've got to think of it like this now. This is why I know there's something dodgy going on. Because if imagine you now was in my house and you was like, realist, let me sign into my YouTube account, please, sir. I'll be like, yeah. And you'd come to YouTube and you'd type sign in. And then you'd get taken to this little bombarati. So you can't even get to the point where I can click in. Put it this way. This is Google and some hacking. Something's gone on deep here. And if I ever get to the back end of it and find out who done this, they're fucked. Because it's illegal, blood. It's illegal what they've done. But yeah, we'll get to that another day because I'm getting somewhere with it. Kind of. Every defender in the Prem will take man out. It's only top 4 teams in the other league. The rest of them are shot. Every defender in the Prem will take man out. It's the only top 4 teams in the other league, so the Prems are shook. LDN. Mad lad, yeah, I agree with the different styles, but the Prem's fast the pace. Greatest league with the strongest tips. No other league has a top 6. Yeah, no, you're right, bro. You're right. Most pens as well, bro. That's his first stat, bro. Was that covers all of them, I suppose. Is that a shot on the target? I bet a penalty does count as a shot on target. What do you not think about Odegaard's looks like? Wait, who? Vestergaard. Who's Vestergaard? Do you mean Odegaard, bro? I'm not on Insta. I just YouTube. Big up, Frankie. I did get an email, but they all come flooding through yesterday when basically my account got signed out on the tube. And I was pissed, bruv. I was pissed. Then all emails come flooding through. And then today I was trying to sign in. It won't let me on the phone, yeah? And eventually it let me get in on the phone, but I don't know how it did it. I didn't put a password. Something just happened. And then I got the email and I replied to him and I saw the video and it is sick. But I was pissed because I wouldn't be able to upload it because I got signed out on the phone, my last avenue. But now I'm back in. So yeah, I got it. I haven't seen KL for a hot little sec. Oh no, he's in this chat. But yeah, we got all my dons. Not on. Yeah, I got you, Frankie. Did you see more people coming back to the channel? To be honest, it's very. Can you not see the thumbnail today? I didn't make a great one because it never goes there when I do it. But that's that. I can't really worry about that now, Anto. Where I can't get into the back end for analytics. I can't see nothing. I don't even. Yeah, it's just you lot I'm dealing with. If people want to come back, they can. But yeah, we just go live every day now, isn't it? That's what we've been fucking forced to. Not forced to, but I wanted to do videos as well. William plays better without Bellerin in the team. I think everyone does. No doubt. But there's also leagues that only require pace or just strength. If you're one of these players that doesn't have enough of one of them traits, then you're not going to do it as well. So yeah, that's true. That's true. You want to be flexible. Well, that's City's biggest fucking attribute, having their big squad. Richard says Bellerin's game was in his pace. Now he's lost that. He's nothing to offer. It's so true. It's so true. That was his only outlet. Big up all the Dons. Big up the Don Nons. Seeing if you know for having skills or traits such as good passing, etc. If everyone plays better without that four in the team alive. The only people that don't play fucking better is the opposition, bro. What do you think of Hazard now? Do you know what? I've not heard nothing about him. Nothing. I don't know. I couldn't say. If I ain't heard nothing, it's probably because it's not going that great, surely. Tony, yes, my Don. Good result yesterday. Yes, KL, my G, my big Jeezy. Hence why I mentioned previous about a player. I needed that video sick as well, bro. If I only got it. Did you get my reply email? Because it's been moving bookie, but I did get you sent it on the 27th. I got it last night, bro. They all come flooding through once I got locked out and locked in again. Hence why I mentioned previously about a player needing to be able to adapt a certain style that the league has otherwise prepared to fail. Yeah, and I suppose a lot of them you ain't gonna know until you come. It's like you got to jump in and get busy. You can't know what it feels like until you actually come and play in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I was taking the piss out of Josh Kroenke with the "be excited" comment. We need him to sell Arsenal. Yeah, no, I know, Daniel. Trust me, I know. Every time I see "be excited," I know exactly what that means. Yeah, but I think it's a lot harder to come to the Premier League and boss it than leave the Prem and boss it somewhere else. Look at Havertz, Werner, Pepe, all underachieving. I think it's a lot harder to come to the Prem and boss it than leave the Prem. Yeah, it's true. Doing it the other way around, even though a lot of players foul when they leave the Premier League and go abroad, a lot of players, that's why they're all shook. But yeah, I agree with you as well, bro. That coming to that Premier ain't easy, but then a lot of players have achieved as well. Be excited. I think that was Josh's inner thoughts that he spoke out loud, thinking about all the cash coming in. A lie. He's literally all like shit. Someone narrating that lad. Tony looks lost. Or just a random hello. Andrew Pepe is clear of them two, bro. Tony don't want to be here, bro. If Lauren ain't here, bro, if there's not girls in the chat, man don't need to be here. Stan will never sell us. Arteta is linked with Barcelona. Do you have access to another laptop that you could try to log into? There is also something called a VPN. That is a piece of software that hides your IP address. Yeah, that's probably the road I got to go down at one point. That is probably the road I got to go down at one point. But at the end of the day, I'm in the right. I've not done nothing wrong, so I'm fighting it legally. And some people are going to pay the price for this. That's something I've realised, especially in this world where everything's logged and tracked and everything. Don't worry, people are going to pay the big for their lives. But plus, I got all the chats and everything, so people are going to pay for this. I agree, man. But he will struggle to find form when he first. To the Prem. A lie. Quizzy Wizzy Ding Dong tomorrow. Yes, 28. My Don. There is a Quizzy Wizzy Ding Dong tomorrow. We have got some prepared. Let's have a little look if I can show you a picture without giving anything away. Oh no, I can't show that one. Can't show that one. Can't show that one. Actually, I probably could show this one. Oh no, I can't. That will give it away. Oh, this one. I can just show this pic. No, that might give it away as well. You lot might do Googling. Can't show nothing, blood. Not without giving anything. Wait, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, don't chat to it. Oh, no, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I thought I lost some stuff then. I'm going to be pissed. I'm here, AR, back in the house once. Yes, KL, my dingo Don. I hope you're good. My Don. Everyone else, chat being a bit slow, missing comments and shiz. Is it? Have you got live chat on, yeah? Andrew, yeah, kinda. But he does get a good enough run of games. And since he's been here, he's had 29 goals involving in all competitions since he's been here. Not bad, to be fair. Who's that we're talking about? No, bro. I'll check my emails after. I only just said safe, bro. I said some shit like that. But when I messaged you, that's when the account got shut. But then I managed to sort it out an hour ago. Andrew plays so it's not normal speed to me. I click my comments and it appears. Make sure you click on live chat. Maybe if you click on live chat rather than top chat, all comments should appear exactly. And sometimes you just get do done dirty on this channel. Obviously, you know you're fucking with the Illuminati Kingpin boss. So, Andrew, that does happen sometimes. I read some comments. I'm thinking, where did that come from? Do you know what? That does happen to me as well when I watch other people's lives. And I'm not talking about football. I watch true crime podcasts. Frankie knows one, mate. I seem to miss a few comments every so often. Trust. Who's winning more Ballon d'Ors, Mbappe or Haaland or Foden? Mbappe's in there. Foden and Haaland are going to work hard for what they're going to win in life. Mbappe is going to be just put into the tip of the bell of every team. KL, same. Spin me out. From what I can tell with the premise, basically pace and strength combined. Strength mainly from teams, which is usually those that are mid-table. Pace mainly from teams that are high. Well, pace, yeah, but I wouldn't say mainly. It's so extremely tactical. Playing out from the back, the wing backs need to be able to not just defend, they need to be all outright good attackers now. Like Tierney, you need to be duppy man up across it. That's what makes it so good. Not only has it got the pace, not only it's got every attribute, like I said, from every other league mixed into one. It is the hardest league, whether you like it or not. Spanner, red, trippy as fuck. Nemeth, Maidon. Might be wrong, but as far as I can evaluate with the game, it looks that way. No, you're not wrong, Rob. You're not wrong. There's just so many angles to evaluate. You know what I mean? No. Why do you think Martinelli is currently not getting any game time? No, he's getting game time. I think if he's had knocks, it's got to be. He's actually being protected right now. We've got huge games coming up. Big minutes. There's going to be big minutes in games and big moments. I used to get unsubbed from your old channel on a regular. Trust me, bro, they was doing that regularly. I remember 600 in one day. And then they all subbed up the next day again. And I got bare emails saying, like, why do you want we will ever see? People were asking me why I'm unsubbing them. Until I found out it ain't even possible. We will ever see Mbappe in the Premier think. I do think, yeah. Don't know when though. But I do think. AR, you can leave community posts now. Yeah, that happened when I emailed you after today when I got back in. I could do it. Was definitely something fuckery going on with it. Definitely, Richard. It's carried on till this day. I've been hacked, bruv. Been hacked. Been hacked, bruv. And the thing is, people think man's dumb, but they're going to pay for this, blood. They're going to pay. But yeah. I had it on top chat, says Andrew. See, no doubt, AR. This is why I mentioned previously that players need to try and adapt to both traits. But these teams generally show a trend, like I mentioned above. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Martinelli has been getting injured a lot. Arteta doesn't want to rush it. Well, exactly. What's the point of getting him back, getting him all good, ready for it, and then he gets mashed up when there's important games coming up? It's the end of the season coming up. End of the Europa League, final phases. Arteta knows best, bruv. I'm telling you. Right at this moment, he's done nothing wrong, everything right. Yeah, probably. And he could then come to the Premier League after. And then once he's done all of that, he's literally done everything. As you're talking about fullbacks, what do you think of Pep's tactics, moving them into midfield, like what he does with Cancelo? Well, I think I'm not going to knock him and go like and say he's like undersell him or oversell him, but at the end of the day, these Peps and Klopps, they've done a good thing in highlighting what's needed in modern day football. And at the end of the day, until you do get Diaz in that back line, nothing was going to happen. We could all see it until Klopp gets Van Dijk in that side for all the quality everyone said they got. This and that. Henderson, I said Xhaka and Henderson the other day. There was a big outroar. Henderson never done fuck all until Klopp got there. He's come in, he's done a little bit. Now they've died down. No one's saying nothing. So, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and get into a debate about this, but I have no doubt that if Xhaka was in Henderson's place, Klopp would have done the same thing with him. And ultimately, that came with a Van Dijk. Gomez ain't as good as Van Dijk makes him look. So ultimately, like I said, I agree with you. But this word tactics here, I just don't want to get too thingy with it when it's more. It's just got the best owners, bruv, and they got one of the best teams because of that. And with that said, they've been switching it around for the last couple of years. Obviously, Liverpool managed to get ahead with that Van Dijk purchase and Alisson, but take Stones and Diaz out of it again, you put that team there, then this tactics are so good in the midfield that not only wouldn't their midfield not be holding it down, they'd be barely shooting as well because their lack of a striker, and they'd be conceding. But you've put that final piece of that puzzle there, and it's working for now, giving everyone the freedom. Don't know if we were to have his in mid at the late 20s. If we will till is in the mid to late 20s. LDN, I agree. She's Guna for life. If Mbappe only comes to City, I don't want him to come to the Prem at all. No, I don't think he could be a player like that. Could never be restricted to just one club because people like Chelsea would pay it. Clubs will just pay anything, so he can go where he wants. Arteta is a patient man. Chess, not checkers. Hello, this is chess, not checkers, mate. True, anywhere in the Prem, but City. Exactly. Henderson is only an average player. Exactly. So for people to start sucking him off and saying like Klopp is the reason why Henderson performed lately. England's never done fuck all. Liverpool never done fuck all. Henderson never done fuck all. Klopp comes, something happened. Let's get it real. But the other day I said it and I didn't want to go down that route because bare people saying, "Are you serious?" Xhaka better than Henderson. I'm just telling you, the one-on-one, when you watch them, they both do the same shit. It's just about how the team's moving around them. Maybe if they sell Salah, LDN. Improvement of a team always takes a long time. Some are noticeable to us, such as changing of the squad, but some are not noticeable to us, as much such as changing of staff, such as scouts. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot you don't see. It's like an iceberg, bruv. Google are dirty. When I sent you a super chat, they sent me an email with your name in it. Yeah, that's not my name, bruv, but I know what you're saying. That's just a name and the email address and all of this and all of that. All right. All you belly bad men, I'm up at 6. Got a breeze, but donate to the team. All you read this. I'm feeling optimistic for the next few games. Well, I don't know, bro. It's Burnley next. Did you say you did donate or you're promoting the donate? But fucking, yeah, it's fucking. Oh, you did you? My Don. Let me just check. You did as well. My Donny. Big up Richard, blood. Mad love to you, bro. Mad love. All right, you belly bad man. I'm up at 6, so I've got a breeze, but donate to the team. You realist. I'm feeling optimistic for the next few games. See? Nice one, bro. I don't know though. Burnley. Who's after Burnley? These are the games that I feel like maybe not. You got to lose in grace, but I'm not looking to get caught into a dogged fight with Burnley, and we've got big games coming up. I've got to go to do the dates really, but this Olympiacos game, this first match, we got one sec. All right, big up my Dons though. One sec. Richard. Before Klopp, Hendo was only a headless chicken. Now Klopp gave the headless chicken a mad and direction. That's all. Before Klopp, Hendo was a headless chicken. Now he goes, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and start giving a breakdown on Hendo. Like I watch him inside out to say I knew what he was before and then. But I know a comparison when I see them. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up my super chat dons as well, blood. Big up my dons. Nice one, Frankie. That could be down to the new coaches. Different coaches have different styles of training, which suits different players as well. Henderson is basic but effective, plays a simple game. I don't rate him though. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but once Klopp goes, I don't think so. But I think a lot of players are going to be under the microscope when Klopp leaves that Liverpool team. Big up Richard, champ. Big up Richard, the Donny Wanny Dingo. Wasn't sure if that was your real name, so I retracted the message. It won't appear publicly. Oh, that's cool, brother. That's cool. Who put it? Anto. This is what I mean. My thing's moving a bit dodgy lately as well. Where are we with this? I hate Henderson as a player. Overrated. I didn't even say nothing, Frankie, but it's all good. I know you got that unlocked, blood. Oh yeah, we are in sync then, because this is that's on top chat as well. I'm on top chat as well, for fuck's sake. Why is that frozen then? Can you not still hear me, yeah? Is everything lidge, my dons? You not there? This is moving dodgy. Something's going on. This is strange. Can you not hear me, yeah? A couple comments just come through. I can't. I can hear you. Alright, cool. Who read the comment, Frankie? Saying this is my name. Who read the comment? Write their name for me quickly. Not that it was, and even if it was, I don't care. But still, I just need to know these things. I need to know who's the undercovers in disguise. Who it? Come on, Frankie. Oh, saying was it Anti Wanty Ding Dong? That's cool, bro. What I'm gonna do now is so his first text says Google are dirty. When they sent you it, they sent me an email. And then what did he do? He went to put the name in the thing. I wrote the comment. I said big up Richard. Then I thought it might be his name. I'm confused, bruv. Frankie, you're confusing me, bruv. Loud and clear, bro. My ears hurt. Anto said it. But Anto didn't write names. Frankie written name and got confused. Am I right? Frankie, I'm asking you, blood. Did Anto write something like that or not? Yes or no? Simple. Yes or no? Oh, they're talking about Richard. You see what I'm saying, Frankie? Stop that, blood. I nearly blocked brothers for nothing. Fave daytime program, The Chase, Tipping Point, Judging, or something else. I've not watched no daytime TV for ages, but I have watched all of these shows at one point in my life. Chase, The Beast, Tipping Point. One said, which one's Tipping Point? Is that when they stick the little thing in the thing and it falls down? Ding, 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 ding. I watched that. Judging, I watched that. That's the Fruity Judge. No, it's all good. I just wanted to. Oh no, nice one, Frankie, my don, mad love, blood. Just want to know. Not that I'll give a shit, bruv. Trust me. I've told you that a billion times, bruv. If anyone ever come to me, bruv, I swear to God, I don't care about none of that. I just would like to know who's on my side or not. Oh, sorry, I thought I was. It was KO who put my name in. Your name's there, blood. Every time you go live, we can all see that, blood. So you're free as a bird, blood. But yeah, big up yourself, Richard. Though you've been looking after me, blood. Got love for you, my dingo dada. Fucking. What was I saying? I forgot now. When we check the message, you still see it and read it out. Oh, scene. I see what you're saying. Judge Rinder looks like a potential friend for a certain fruity beverage. I know. He wants to get 20 years apparently with him. He actually wants to get 20 years. He's like, I want 20 years, blood. Please give me 20 years with Judge Rinder. Life sentence. Liam or Noel Gallagher. Do you know what? I don't know about them two. I don't listen to that music. Not that I don't listen to it. I probably know the songs, but I don't know all the songs, if that makes sense. No, if somebody said to me down in the quiz, name me the name of their band or their songs, I don't know. Swear to God. I know they support City in it, but fucking yeah, if I heard it, I probably would know them though. But I have no idea. I don't have an opinion. True. No. Bruv, Judge Rinder in the drink or something like orange juice. 40 years inside. Oh, bruv, you'd have to knock Sunny Delight out on the first day in. Can you imagine the stress the guy will be putting you through? Man will be trying to get views inside, bruv. Oh, I'd have to put him in the sleeper like that and stick him under the bed, bruv. Even the governor will be like, thank God. So did you put that little shit? Where's that little shit bag? They'll say that little 4-inch shit bag. I said, listen, I don't like fizzy Coca-Cola. I don't like plain water. I like orange juice. We like Tropicana, Rubicana, and Sunny Delight is one of the best ones. Oh, Oasis. I knew it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, but I would know. I knew it. I knew I'd know one. I knew I'd know it. I just wouldn't get it right in the quiz. I probably will never forget it now. Someone's categorically said it. Piers Morgan is our celeb fan. Oh, he's a super he's a super fan, isn't he? Can't even talk about them, man. They shut you down quick. Miyagi? Miyagi? What the hell is that? Did you meant to say Mr. Miyagi? I once got tickets to a Champions League game, Juventus and City. City got beat, and I was in the Juventus stand. Yes, KL. Yeah, you think. Liam Gallagher is a realist too. Sunny lights out. And Milwaukee juice. Oh, is that a good one? Yeah, but Sunny Delight. It's that extra bit fruity. Do you know if you was to get 5 orange juices or 10, say, ting 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 ting, and blindfolded yourself and smacked yourself with it on the head with a salami, but then you started taste testing them blindfolded, you would know which one's the Sunny Delight one. You would know because it's got that little extra fruity, extra bit of sugary, fruity little zip. Big up Richard though, my Don, coming in hard and heavy. Let that thing be a smelly. But that's the last comment. We'll see what else comes through. As always, when I say that, I know bare other comments come through. Imagine I went to the shop today, I had it in my head, and that got like £4.60 or whatever. I wanted custard. Bruv, the shelves were filled up. Everything was stocked. I went to the custard bit and there was one can that's got a big dent in it, bruv, all mashed up. I literally looked to the sky and said, but what the fuck is wrong with you? Someone looked at me like, what? They got scared, bruv. Do you know when I thought I was by myself? I literally looked up to God and said, what the fuck is wrong with you, blood? Everything's there. There was curries in the freezer. There was drinks to the things. There was fridges packed with drinks, chocolate, cereal, bread. There was still baguettes at this time. Baguettes. They're usually gone in the morning. The one thing there wasn't, there was one brocked up custard. I looked up. I said, "What is the fuck wrong with you?" Do you know what? I think it's time for you to get out. We need to start protesting, blood, and get him out because he's taking the piss. Yeah, we don't want you in no more. We've had enough. Yeah, you're not investing, blood. Yeah. Oh, don't get me started. Don't even get me started, Jam Drew, yeah? First thing, my favourite quiz was McCoy's, yeah? My girlfriend kicked me in my teeth. I was on the floor once on my phone, yeah? Like this. This is when we was breaking up. She was getting angry with me. And I went to get up and she kicked me on my head. She stomped me on blood. I should have bust her head, but I don't do them things, allegedly. I don't. But I went like this. She stomped on my head. And when I went to get up, she kicked me full pelt here in like the side of one cheek, and that cracked the back of my tooth. And since that day, a year on, now that tooth's cracked away slowly, which I've just got a little stump there right at the back. This is the wisdom tooth. So I can't eat nothing hard no more. And I don't put nothing on this side of my mouth. Nothing. Everything I chew on this side. Everything. Fucking. And with that, I lost my favourite crisps. But Skips are soft and I like them. Not only was the custard not there, blood, there wasn't even Skips. I had to get these little bastards, blood. But with all of that said, that's my little rant over, blood. Walters, Max, Pepperoni. I can't even go near these kind no more, Andrew. And I was planning to dip into that. That's that world. I never dipped into that world. I used to get angry with it, blood. Why are you sticking a paprika in a thing? Why are you sticking mint and herb and this? But do you know what? I was started to evolve and I started to look at them crisps like, do you know what? A little bit of pappy wappy ding dong ain't that bad. But then the tooth went and now it's not. I don't gamble with nothing. Or they were scared if they were wearing your head. Well, they were scared if you were wearing your headgear. They literally, I remember, bro, you should have seen it. It wasn't no little people. This is big men and shit, bro. They looked at me like, what the fuck is this going on? They thought I was some fucking. Like, what the fuck are you on, blood? What the fuck? You're a chick on some Randy Orton shit. Bro, listen to this. This is what's really got me angry with this girl as well. That day, what she did is this. She banged me in the face. Like, no, let me be real. First, she banged me in the chest, yeah? like that. You know how they do. Ting, ting, ting. So it's like ting, ting, ting. And that's like, I'm like, bitch, calm down, man. And that's when she must have got brave, because when she's hitting me, I'm not moving, because it did hurt a little bit. I'm not going to lie, but I'm definitely not going to show her that. So I'm just like, bitch, what are you doing? Calm down. And then she banged me again, banged me. And now when I've grabbed her close to stop her doing it, she's done something. Like I said, I can't grab her and restrain her because that will hurt her. I'm not trying to, when I'm grabbing her, it's in the softest possible way I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So either way, once I've grabbed her, really, I was in trouble, because now I've grabbed her. She's basically in control of the situation, because if she pulls away, I can't hold her tighter. I have to go that way as well. But either way, she pushed me, and there's a little banister behind us, and I have to go over it. There's no other way, and I have to, because if I don't go over it, she has to go over it. I can't explain it, but that's how it went. So I had to go over, and then when the drop on, I think it's just like a chair or something, like a banister thing. So I've gone over that, and that's when I was laughing when that's what happened. You're thinking, I'm literally saying, bitch, you're crazy. You just banged me in the jaw. Are you mad? But I was laughing, and that's when she kicked me in my head, kicked me in the mouth, like. Well, I remember she kicked me about 6 times, and every time I'm getting up, she's kicking me on my head. Like when I'm getting up like this, she's stamping downwards like that, right on the back of my head. And she's done it 5 times, yeah. And this happened in 2 seconds, and that's when I stopped joking and laughing. And obviously, I quickly jumped up like, bitch, calm the fuck down. And I went in the other room. But yeah, obviously, she cracked the fucking core of the tiny little bit of my jaw at the top. And then later on, when we talked about it, this is what pissed me off. She lies about it, blood. She says on that day, I hit her. Listen to this. I hit her, and she defended herself and basically kind of beat me up. What world are you living in, blood? If I spat on you, you'd backflip and break your jaw. About we fighted. If we fighted, you wouldn't even be in the world no more. You'd be a pile of dust, blood. That's why I get angry. You don't even get ratings. You know, her next man, or ex-man and next man, they'll probably smack the shit out of her, blood. Punch her, kick her, and she'll just be cool with you. Blood, I took your licks, your bangs, your kicks. I didn't report you. I even told her the second she did it, look, I just want you to know, don't feel scared or nothing, innit? Like, I would never hit you. Just to make her feel safe. And you don't get no respect for that, blood. You get no respect for that. But now she's going to do that to someone else and get fucked up soon. So, yeah, good luck to her, blood. My thing that I've got at the moment that I'm seeing, it's weird, bruv. It's weird. Put it this way, when you get treated a certain way for so long, you think it's normal until you meet someone normal. Monster Munch. I do like them, but I prefer Space Invaders, not going to lie. Worcester sauce, they are banging flavours, not going to lie. Prawn cocktail used to be good, but something happened. They changed the recipe, Daniel. I watched a little of the Chelsea Man United game, and Man U maintained their run of dead games. A lie, that was some whack game. No, she wasn't even wild in bed, blood. She couldn't take it. She couldn't hack it, bruv. She couldn't hack it. Now, when I look back, she was good at nothing. There was just a little spell where she was really nice. That's what makes me attractive. I'm not with someone because you're good in bed, because you're pretty. Because now when I look back, I'm not even going to lie. She ain't even pretty. I know that sounds mean, but not to me anyway. Do you know what I mean? I was never attracted to her. That's why it took her 7 years to get me. But when I finally thought, you know what, this person's a good person. She's honest, trustworthy. That's when I started finding her attractive. And then when I found out she was a dirty dog, fucking, yeah, it all changed again. And in her head, she thinks that, like I said, it's a mad computer. It's a long scenario, but yeah, she fucked up, put it that way. Boring team to watch. I wish I had the amount of draws that we had. A lie. Fucking hell, blood. You'd be banging all night, blood. Who's St. David, bro? I don't like this David, but who is it? She must have been wearing boots or solid shoes. I think she was wearing Air Force Ones. But you got to understand as well, is I wasn't being aggressive in any way. Because I can't. Because if I was to switch on in any way, she went to hit me and I tensed up. Yeah? It just triggered something else in me. When it happened, for the 10, 20 seconds it happened, I had to basically just let her do it. Because if I clock what's going on and engage in the moment, it's different. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm controlled. I've never smacked a bitch in my life, and I wasn't going to start there. Do you know what I'm saying? But Oh my God, every God in the world knows I would have had the right to, 100%. But yeah, I'm proud of it, bro. Because the thing that annoys me is that they go on like that never happened about I hit you. And it's only me and her talking when she says it. So she's only she's only lying to herself. Really fucks me off. Really fucks me off. But she's gonna find out one day because she's gonna get clapped up by someone. Because no, people don't have that getting kicked in the face, this and that. I only did it because I cared for her and thought maybe she was going through something. But yeah, once I found the penis hiding in her, mad thing, I was looking forward to watching United and Chelsea game, and well thought it will be a good goal fest. Lie, but this is where people get mistaken with Man U and Arsenal as well. They're like, oh, it's classic Man U and Arsenal. There's never been classic Man U and Arsenal. It was never Man U versus Arsenal. It was Wenger versus Fergie. Yeah, no Man U versus Arsenal. Andrew, paint dry and shizzle for real. Yeah, a good week. Well, good week of bunning. Is that what you're saying? Just on Bruno Fernandes, bro. Fucking hell, I'm sure you could do a month. I think you might even be able to get a month out of it, KR. What's speaking of the final, top four will be blatantly City winning. I don't think I can. Probably can't give a. I need to see it. I probably couldn't give a good, accurate go until I see it in front of my eyes. Oh fucking hell! United will probably finish second. They're in the perfect position to do it. If not Leicester, Chelsea. Oh fucking hell! Liverpool's there. Chelsea. It's probably going to be City, United, Chelsea, Leicester. That's what it's probably going to be: City, United, Chelsea, Leicester, and everyone else will miss out by a point. West Ham. And that's just my opinion, though. I could easily be wrong. Even after yesterday, is Bale still a dead player? Let me just think about yesterday quickly. What did he do? I got the ball edge of the box, left foot, smashed it, hits the post and goes in. Other one was a tap in that Kane would have got, the positioning wise, this and that. I ain't going to call him dead. He scored the goal, we done this and that. But yeah, he's a normal player. He's a Tottenham player, isn't it? My Neville's got amnesia at the moment. My dog got cookies. Nice. I prefer Amy at the moment, to be honest with you. All these cookies and this dog and this and that. If it ain't the real one, I've had enough of these fake versions, bruv. Just give me a little bit of Amalama Ding Dong, bruv, on a really. Just give me the Amy. Let me stretch two. Let me stretch two Nevils into one with my bone dry Amy, bud. Do you know what I'm saying? Had some sour lately, but it just worked great. Val looks like he's waking up, which could spur Kane to bang a few more. Well, what we really need is Bale to do good, which means Reguilon does really good at left back, which means Madrid are forced to buy him back from the clause they put in, which means they spend most of their money, which means they cannot buy Ceballos and Odegaard. They can't buy everybody back. They've got a lot of players out now, and they're going to pick a few to take back. And we need it to not be Odegaard and Ceballos. I reckon top three will be Man City, Man United, and Chelsea, and then Leicester. Or Liverpool, Everton, Leicester now having problems with injuries. That's why I said whatever I said. I can't remember now. But yeah. Andrew, you know that, blood. Never amnesia, and the dog got the cookie. This is Josh. Hello. Look, he's already back at it, isn't he? Look, Bailey is good. He's taking the mick, isn't he? Everton wins their next two games in hand. They'll be full for yeah, but it's just looking overall. Who's likely to maybe drop points, this and that. That's why I've put United to be finished happily second as well, because I believe they can steady their ship a little bit more than Leicester. Maybe not win games, but steady in order to get to this end little patch. I think they can do it. Dare I say it? I rate Bale. No, he's a good player, but let's see if he plays a full 90 minutes next match. Don't get injured and do you know what I mean? Like we said today, his last match, if we'd done a player rating, he would have had high marks. Sorry about that, dingoes. You know that. Yeah, don't even want to elaborate. But you know, my living arrangements are horrible. So, yeah, please just allow me before I get more stressed than I have to. Nah, it's not a shame, I don't think, Josh. His work, 1 game in 10 just ain't good enough. 2 games in a year just ain't good enough. A scissors kick in 3 years just ain't good enough. Favourite non-Arsenal player from the Premier League? Grealish has crept up there lately, I have to be honest. Aguero's obviously always been the top one, but he's been injured lately, so it's hard to talk about it like that. But there's not much individual duppy quality. But yeah, I think I'll go with that one. Grealish. Not going to lie, mine's Rashford or Zaha. Favourite, really? If we're talking not at Arsenal or Grealish. You see, tried it. Zaha is nice. I wish we got him. I'll be more like, after Grealish, I probably would have put like Van Dijk. Which I mean, I know it's easy to say that, but I've got to be honest. Okay, I reckon he would slot in nicely under Arteta as well. Trust. My favourite non-Arsenal players, Calvert-Lewin and James Maddison. They're good, but I think there's always just a couple others that tip in just above. But they're definitely in that argument. Did anyone catch Wenger and Andy and Richard's interview? Was that the one about? I might get it wrong, KO. If not, I need you to get the link and post it here now so I can watch it. But is that the one when they're talking about the bigger picture and Brexit and how the statistics of all the clubs that win the most trophies and the countries that win the most competition directly correlates to the footballing schools they have in certain areas, and they're spreading that to the wider world in order to make countries such as Zimbabwe, this and that, maybe join the World Cup one day in order to give them countries footballing programs, and how when Brexit comes in, it will change the way we buy players, and Wenger wouldn't have been able to go to Arsenal under these new conditions, nor Mahrez and Kante to Leicester. Is it that interview or is it another one? Let me know, please. Grealish or Son? Grealish, and that's not me hating. Son was good. If you said one-off season, we would have took Son that season on the one-off. But Grealish, I think, is going to be a continuous performer, whereas Son, I don't know. Taking Bell was a risk. We had a very good game yesterday. Dele Alli's only 24, but someone said he was burnt out, but seems to be getting back a bit. Yeah, I hear you. I still just think, yeah, I don't think Bell's a serious football player, to be honest with you. He's not got the passion for it. That's my opinion, though. Arsenal played great at the end of the season. Slow starts. Oh, yeah, Son, good shout. Andrew. Realistically, Saka is doing what we expected from Pepe. Not really, but I know what you're saying. Saka has been playing really well, but it's still an inexperienced really well. I expect even more from Pepe. Still go Fundy, trust. Too much. I agree. He goes in every game pretty much. Prediction for England starting 11 for the Euros. Oh, that's a long one. That's a long one, brother. God knows. That's a whole video in itself we'll do nearer the time. We're going to follow the Euros intently. Bruno, I want England to do well this one. Bruno Fernandes has had a huge impact. He actually has. When I was looking at the stats, it's like I've been hating a bit, and but the stats don't lie as well. Not goals, shots created, assists, chances. He has had literally double more than anyone. I mean, favourite player of all time, not just currently. Mine's Ronaldinho, always will be. There's others as well that have been really good to watch and play. Like, but they're more coming to units, to like groups of players. That Gary Neville right back, Beckham in the middle, Roy Keane in the middle, Paul Scholes in the middle. That was an epic thing to witness. You know what I mean? Fucking same with the Arsenal team, epic to witness. But individual, Zidane was brilliant to watch. I remember because my uncle was gassed off him. But for me, it was Ronaldinho. even in the World Cup. What he did to England and David Seaman with that free kick was ridiculous. The bastard meant it as well. Imagine Son on the left, Abba up top, and Saka on the right. That would be sick. No pun intended. Wait, what was the pun? Imagine Son on the left, Abba up top, and Saka on the. Drew, what's a non-Arsenal player in the Prem ever? Would be a madness. Being sports, Keys and Gray, yeah, that one. Yeah, it was brilliant, blood. I'm watching it again tonight, bruv. Bruv, how did we get rid of a man who knows everything about football, KL? It's a madness, bruv. The guy, even when he's talking, do you know when everyone talks, always starts off like this? For me, you're talking shit, bruv. Every word that comes out of his mouth, before you know it, you're just hypnotized, bruv. The guy's just explaining. But we talked about this on my last live. You weren't there, KL, about how in 2025, when the big picture finally comes in the Super League, probably will, the top 6 clubs and the American owners and the millionaire owners will probably have successfully bullied our English tradition and the UEFA system and the FA system to maybe creating this Super League. It kind of looks like that is going to happen, because when you look at the Cities, the Uniteds, the Chelseas, the Arsenals, the Tottenhams, we all stopped buying these big foreign players, or as much of them, and we have got Sackers, Smith Rose, Rob Holdings. There is Fodens, John Stones, there is Greenwoods, Bukayo Sackers, there is at Chelsea Mason Mount Abrahams. There's people already preparing for when Brexit comes and all of this happens, when it's harder for players to leave from one country to the other. The English core is what's going to be running the game, and playing out from the back has been something that's forced down every team's throat. We've even heard, if you read between the lines, they've said in pre-season meetings where all teams are there, we're encouraging to play out from the back. How dare you? What have you got to do if Arsenal's playing, or Burnley, or this or that? But the whole point is they know by the click-to-watch ratio that people watch football when it's exciting, and the kids, when it's good things are happening. So when you're going long and you're doing a long ball and you're parking the bus and all of this, it makes it less attractive, which means there's less kids watch, which means there's less views, which means there's less money. So the reason why the ball's getting played out from the back is because of money. It's mad. Professor, the genius, I think we were oversold Pepe due to him being second. And we're just desperate, do you know what I mean? When someone's desperate, you can always do him. No pun intended. Ronaldinho is filthy. Not a fan of showboating, but still, he was way too much. Yeah, exactly. He was the Don. The true guy. Obviously, Messi's good, but it's a bit like what you're saying, Frankie. Messi was kind of playing football. Ronaldinho weren't playing football, blood. Ronaldinho was like, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teabag this whole team. So I'm gonna stunt on you all. Well, some people who ain't old enough, you think football just began this generation? No, mate. No. It had already been methodically manufactured and created fresh out of Brazil. That's where the skill really came from. It didn't come from Spain. It didn't come from England. The football there was a few, the Figos, these men, they come with their own style, but the real thing, what we see today, is what's inspired the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Hazards, and all of this. It comes straight out of Brazil, bruv, packaged in a lovely little green and yellow golden box, bruv, in the name of Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, he is, bruv. I'm sorry. I don't like to talk about it because people get all desperate with fucking Messi and this and that. Messi and Ronaldo is next level duppiness. But when Messi and Ronaldo tell you that their idol was Ronaldinho, that's when you're like, okay. Do you know what I mean? Go and Google Ronaldinho and watch what he did. But if I could do a reaction video to it one day, I wish I could, because the guy took the absolute piss. And if he didn't do what he did in football, we wouldn't believe certain things are possible. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I'll watch the last live. I think I just went over it now, Kale. I think I didn't talk about it too much. It just popped up at one point. I'm probably going to have to do a whole live about it. But yeah, I just done the thing. Ronaldinho, the guy he was too sick. So happy as well. That's the thing. He'll beat you, and you're still happy to look at him after the match. Never full of hate, anger, just smiling, doing his thing. What did you watch tonight about Wenger? I didn't watch it tonight. I watched it yesterday or the day before. I watched it 10 seconds before. Well, I type Wenger in every day at YouTube in it, just in case. It's on the screen, Jam. It's on the screen, Jam. It's on the screen. Jam. Oh, scene. You say it's on the screen somewhere. Winterburn scored the best goal at Chelsea FA Cup. Winterburn, you mean? Big up yourself, Ante. When I watched the interview, I couldn't concentrate because someone started cutting onions. Damn, I miss Wenger. Is that what you're saying? Somebody started saying you definitely weren't crying, bruv. Definitely not. Ronaldinho, Zidane, Pirlo, three midfielders you simply cannot fuck with in my info. Ronaldinho and Zidane. Yeah, do you know what? Pirlo was really, really, really good as well, but I think I would have found someone else for that third role. But I'm not arguing with you. LDN, complete duppy men. Ronaldinho, Zidane, Pirlo. No arguing with that, brother. Unfuckable. I lie. Unfuckwittable. Hazard is fat like a Brazilian now too. You're a cunt, bruv. Don't even matter if they're fat, bruv. The Brazilians will still do us in. Ronaldinho was another level. He made players look a joke. Exactly. And the thing is, with respect, he done it. It's just, yeah, no, he was. You only got to watch. You just got to remind yourself and watch one of his highlights to just remember the kind of beautiful talent he was. Messi was good, but it's not like that. I was there, bro. I watched Ronaldinho, mate. I know the difference. Messi's sick, Ronaldo's sick. This guy was in his DNA. He didn't even used to train. That's why bare teams couldn't get him. Because he would sign for you, but he used to say, like, I'm not training. He's I'm going out tonight, bruv. I'm going on a lash. So I'm having shots and shit. Shots. Man's doing Zambuca and that. He won't train. Swear to God, you don't think I'm lying? Google it. He would not train, bruv. I ain't going trading. He's like, blood, I'm the best. So I don't train, bruv. So just tell me when the match is. There was like, tomorrow, 2 o'clock. He's like, I'll be there, blood. Literally, he's like, I ain't training. He's like, what? He's like, what? Madrid tomorrow, 3:30. He's like, I'll be there 3:15. Well, that's the difference, Frankie. When we're going to talk about points, achievements, pursuing, then yeah, that's something we can talk about. But Ronaldinho carried that whole Barcelona team for years. But it's not to say that Messi and Ronaldo ain't absolute G's. On their real guys, who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? I think Messi. I know you're on the Ronaldo thing, Andrew, innit? I just personally think Messi, bro. If I'm being real, because that 6-year period, what they did at Barcelona was mad blood. Like, I just go with Messi because he's just mad natural, but I wouldn't want to say that in front of Ronaldo because he's bad as well. I think Ronaldo is more proven and therefore he's better in my opinion. More proven. I know what you're saying. He done it here, he done it there, this and that. I don't know. I think there's an argument, bruv. Listen, we've watched Messi smash up United in the Prem, smash up City in the Champions League, smash up Arsenal, smash up Chelsea, smash up every team that's come their way. Yeah, we get, and I'm not talking about now when Liverpool do them. In their prime, nobody was doing them. They've done United 3-2, they've done United 3-1, 3-0, 4-1, Chelsea 4-0, Arsenal 3-2. So that argument that people say he couldn't have hacked it in the Premier League, I don't know. Maybe he would have got injured. Maybe he would have had to sit a few spells out. Not gonna lie, but let's just get it right, bro. Yeah, I reckon he would have twisted up enough, man. There weren't no capable defenders that he couldn't have gone round left, right, shimmy. So Baggio, more or less before my time, but I do know about the Baggio 7, blah. Messi is short and runs with short steps, but very fast, which gives him a low center of gravity, which makes sense why his ball control is amazing. I'm saying Ronaldo because he played in multiple leagues and beasted. Yeah, exactly. That is an argument that's always will reign. That's why it's unfair to really compare two, really. But for me, like, let's look at it like this. When Ronaldo was still applying his trade, I do believe Messi was already there. Sporting Lisbon to United. Let's see what he's doing at United. You're doing this, you do. They already knew what Messi was. His so natural ability. It was so natural. He wasn't working at it then. It was just, he was doing it, bruv. But the way I said that is like I'm knocking Ronaldo. They're both, the argument's always going to be open for debate. They're amazing. They're all Ronaldinho's paper, like. Little lamb. I do rate Messi though, and I rate Ronaldo. I rate them both. They're both duffy, aren't they? It's stupid. It's like you can't pick one. Do you reckon Messi would smash through the tough defence week in, week out, though? I don't know. I think he's that good, Andrew, where he wouldn't have to give it his all for 90 minutes. He could let Aubameyang do a thing for 10 minutes. Do you know what? Lacazette, everyone's trying, and he'll just be like, do you know what? Now's my moment. Bosh. I don't believe he would have to rot his body away and do a Mazzolini, but it would have to be seen. Now it's different. In his prime, when he had long hair, bro, listen, mate, he was thriving off people fucking him up. I was watching it. He was thriving off of it. I don't know, bro, and it would have been all the more amazing. Whereas Ronaldo was feeling himself out, working his way into the Premier League. 10 goals. It was like 16 goals, sorry. I think his first season was in 20. Then I think maybe there could have been a couple seasons where maybe Messi could have got a ridiculous amount. But we'll never know. Baggio 7, that takes me back. Left foot, left knee, right knee. Was it left shoulder, right shoulder, head? I could never, it pissed me off, I'm not going to lie. I couldn't do it, bro. It's so easy. I just could never get the last one. Andrew both, I prefer Messi, but can't argue that Ronaldo has led his national team to success, and Argentina have a star-studded team, and they ain't done nada. It's not down to Messi though, bro. The team's a shamble, but it's true. Ronaldo did do it, so Maradona overhyped. No. Maradona was a next level beast, I believe. Next level beast. Fair players are Maradona, Johan Cruyff, Ronaldinho, George Best, Messi. No, are fast, and strong and accurate. Yeah, I don't want to be a hater, but I think there's one that needs to not be in that, but I won't say. Been a week, mate, but sing me the Chigolini song, broski. Not today, Ace. Not today, bro. It's true, bro. Never got that about Argentina. Well, it's just Di Maria subbed it up perfectly for me. If you go and watch them playing, Messi and Aguero, open space, easily score a goal. Instead, he decides to take 3 players on and miss the opportunity. It's a bad generational group of players in the sense of they don't want it. Not one player, not 2 players. Basically they're all too balling. That's it, bro. There's no hunger there, bro. They're all too balling and they're too selfish. And Di Maria showed that. Nothing to do with Messi and Aguero as well, to be honest with you. They're the two that wanted it for me. Busquets, the greatest forward ever. People do say that, but we have to do a video, bro. Name with Henry's the best striker of all time, my guy. I'll believe that though. Number 9 striker, slap it in the net. But then saying that, you can't. You got to give it to him, even though we don't put Ronaldo in them. But it's true. Argentina team is a real myth. At one point, it was like they purchased Dick. They had some top dogs. Was it top dogs or hot dogs, bro? Veron was a demon. Yeah, I know, but he didn't work at United, did he? Fools was Fergie's smart assness, bro. He bought the best player in the world and flopped him. Fat Ronaldo. Pity he was made of glass. It's true, he got injured up, but he was dark as well. Argentina forward options have been ridiculous for years. Untold options. It's true. Even with Higuain's and shit and Dybala and everything. Original Ronaldo would most definitely befriend a fruity beverage. Sunny. Oh no, Ronaldo was a god, man. Did you mean good, man? Zola was really? What? Zola was a top player, another foreign player that kind of set a little bit of place in the Premier League to suggest there's something else out there, guys. It's not just all about fucking crunching tackles and solid passes. There's some silky football out there, allegedly. Who remains that Argentina who was fully bald but had a little ponytail patch on the side of his... Who remembers that Argentinian who was fully bald? Oh, yeah, and he had it just on this side of his head. He had just one little curl coming out. I remember that. There's a story behind that. I can't remember now. If I knew that, I would have looked like such a pro. I remember there's a story to do with that little bit of hair. I can't remember now. I remember that. What a prat. All that money, you got hair. What a little prat. Imagine what his pubes look like, bro. He's probably just got one hair. Everything's shaven. He's got that one long hair he's been growing for like 15 years, bro. You get me? He ties his balls up with it and hangs it in places, bro. Allegedly. You got a story for us tonight, my guy? I'll do a little quick one, I suppose. Where I haven't prepared for it. I've got to prepare for the big stories because I've got to dig through my mind. What was the last one? That was about my cousin, isn't it? All right, I'll tell you, this was a funny one, and this is a true story. Actually, I might have told you. I'll tell you the story about the blind people and the cash point. Yes or no? Someone write yes or no quickly. Have I said the blind people and the cash point story? Oh, I've just thought of a sick story as well. Fucking hell. Remember this when I said to you the schizophrenic weed? That's a different story. Schizophrenic weed. But have I told you about the cash point and the blind people? Weird. It's not weird story, but it just don't make sense, this one. Cash point and the blind people. Just yes or no? Don't think so, AR. No, no, no. All right, cool. I'll tell you one. And this is true. I always say it. This is true. This isn't even strange. It's just a bit funny, so you will believe it. I think it was about a year ago, maybe 6 months. I was going to the cash point, as I do, yeah. And I'm fucking just laughing thinking about this because it was like a scene out of a movie. But I went to the cash point. And when I was going to the cash point, there was 2 people standing next to it. And I'm not a shook one. I swear to God, I'm not a shook one, but I am a smart one. And I don't want confrontation in my life. And trust me, I do not want it. If I see people somewhere, well, no, I don't avoid nothing. But if I'm going cash point and there's people there, I will wait till there's nobody there. If I go to a McDonald's and it's filled up, I sit in the car for 5 minutes and hope people leave. I like to be alone in places. So I'm waiting, and they're not leaving, bruv. And in the end, I thought, you know what, for God's sake, let me just go and do my thing. Because I went to the cash point. Now, when I've got there, it's a black geezer and a white woman. And one's got a crutch. I don't know what the other one had. It had something, but I knew they were kind of out of the hospital. You could see that they've been in the hospital, like something's happened, they come out. So straight away, I've gone to stick my card in. They said, oh, excuse me, mate, can you do me a favour? And I've looked at them. When I've looked, it's like they're like that. They're like squinting and that, yeah, or whatever. They're right next to me though, but it's like they're not looking at me. It's like, but they are, but they're not. It's like I can't work out what's going on. And then she's like, I'm blind, yeah. This is what the woman said. And the brother was there to help her, but he's blind as well. She was saying, I bring my friend to help me. He's blind, but the screen's too bright. And they're like, we can't see nothing. She's like, I need you to withdraw money from me, yeah, from the cash point. Fucking. I was like, look, darling, I tell you straight though, yeah, you need to be able to trust me. I said, because I don't want no, like, listen, if you want me to do it, I will do it. I don't mind helping you. But listen, I'm going to stick the card in. I'm going to press the code that you tell me. And what happens after that happens. And I was like, yeah, just checking if anyone says, you need to get a smoking jacket, a pipe, and never check. Oh, yeah, for story time. I'm just checking in case people are saying you've told me this story. But fucking. Where's my lighter? Let me have a bang on this, because if I have a bang, that might make me tell the story a bit better. 1 sec. Do you know what annoys me? When you can never, ever find what you want when you need it. Is this the one with the gas? Yes. Yeah. This ain't even that good. You lot are probably going to be angry with me about this story, but you had to have been there. But anyway, I'm quickly vetting them, yeah? I'm giving them the vet. Gotta check this out. Police dressed up as undercovers. I live in London, but yeah, this is the kind of shit that will happen. A police will ask you to help them. You stick the card in and they arrest you for fraud on the spot. So I've quickly said, like, your names, it checks with the card, and I've let them know straight away. I said, you know, if you're undercovers or anything, I'm helping you because I think you're in bad pain, and cool. So anyway, I stuck the card in. I said, what's the code? She's like that. Her eyes are closed at this point. Yeah, she's like that. 2289. Yeah, I'm like, cool. Banged it in, withdrawed it, given her the dough. Withdraw £70. I remember when I gave her the 70. Even the bread, I went like this. He took the 70. He was like, you know what, bro? Thank you for helping us. And he tried to give me a tenner. Bruv, I'm not taking 2 smackheads' money. Or not smackheads. 2 hospital. Like, they were down on their luck. They probably was asking people for ages. But because of the area they was in, it's like a proper drug place. People get stabbed and killed in this one spot. 3 people have been killed in the last 10 years that I can remember. And fucking, yeah, people don't hang around there. So I can imagine them 2 being there with kind of dirty clothes, with scratches and all of that. He probably no one was helping them. So I helped them. They was proper happy. He said, I'm going to give you a tenner. I swear to God, I'm not saying this for the purposes of the video. I didn't take the tenner because, one, I felt bad because I went to the cash point myself and withdrew the bill. But they couldn't see, so I should have done it and took it anyway. But fucking, but yeah, they've gone now. Thank you, they've gone. I got in the shop, I bought my little meal deal. I was buying Rustler's burgers then. I bought a little Rustler's burgers. And now, yeah, this is where it's like, I've left the station, petrol station it all was at, with a cash point, and I'm walking down the road, yeah? And this is where the story is weird, because you lot tell me what you think. But then I've heard from the other side of the street, which this is just one of the streets that got 4 lanes, yeah? 2 on each side. 1, 2, bus lane car, then car bus lane, big ass main road. I can hear someone screaming at me, oi mate, oi mate, oi mate. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Don't forget, yeah, I've been shopping in the shop for about 10 minutes. I've come out, seen my friend, talked. I've given these people their money about half hour ago. So now I'm walking out. I've walked down the road about 10 minutes. I'm far away from where I was. I can hear on the other side of the road, oi mate, mate. I'm thinking, what the fuck? I was ignoring it. I always ignore it. Even if you shout at me, I don't like people shouting at me on the street, bruv, yeah? But then in the end, it's gone on so long, I've looked, and it's them. And you know what they said? Oh, excuse me, mate. Can you tell us? And at this time, it's not registered in my head. Nothing's registered. They said, can you tell us what time the bus is coming? So they're at that bus stop. And on this side of the road, there's this bus stop. Obviously, the number 1 bus will go that way, and it will come this way. So I've looked. It said, whatever, 17 minutes. I shouted, 17 minutes. They said, thanks, mate. Thanks for earlier as well. And when they said that, that's when I realised it was them. And I walked off and thought nothing about it and went home. And then I thought, if these, and this is the way the story is, the story's over already. But then I went home and I thought, if you're so blind that you can't put the card in to get your money out, how the fuck did you see me on the other side of the road and recognise me to shout, mate, what's the time of the thing? The distance between the screen and the smack and the people would have been like that, and they couldn't see it. The distance between me and them was about 20 meters. Like, so can you imagine when I'm walking down the road and they've done that, and then I've realised and I've got halfway home and I thought, hold on, I thought these fuckers were blind, bruv. Whoa, go on. Like, that's what I just thought, oh, this is fucked up, bro. Like, 1 minute you're blind. So basically, they just made me withdraw their money for nothing. They just basically made me withdraw they basically just used me as their slave for 5 minutes. That's all I can look at it as. Get my money out, mate. Like, fuck it now. Hash points now have Burrell. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, these people don't know brow, bruv. Learn brow. They ain't even got eyebrows. Oh, you need to get a smoking jacket, a pipe, level for the start. Like, I've got to start preparing. I could have better stories prepared. But you know what? If you was there, you lot would have been laughing at that one. Because I'm telling you, they were so blind. When I first went to the cash point, they were like this. That the woman's hand was doing this. Her eyes were closed. She was like, I can't see. I'm blind. I said, what about the breader? He said, I'm blind too. So I think they recognised me from 40 meters away. I was literally, I should have said, I just didn't know then because it didn't register. Same as me and the anxiety emoji. Oh, I missed something. Sorry, guys. Bit little in your chat and that. For fuck's sake, bro, that killed me. Inter Milan player, I think. Worst hair in football ever seen in Jorginho. When Ronaldo's wedge on the front of it. Oh, yeah, the fanny haircut, I called that. It's like he did a cut and dash and got impatient. He was ripping the bum. They must have been kidding. You know, bro. They were, well, you just had to see what I saw. They weren't kidding, bro, innit? They gave me their card and their PIN number, bro. I'm blind and I can't see the screen. Yeah, I know, but then you wouldn't be able to recognise someone as well. Imagine you've just seen me next to the screen. You shouldn't be able to recognise me from the length of a football pitch away, from the goal to the halfway line. Like, oh yeah, it's like you. Do you know what I mean? Even when I got home, I thought, how the fuck did you know that was me? Do you think Ronaldo was sabotaged at the France World Cup? Apparently he got a bit anxiety nervous, like you lot was talking about, passed out a bit. And because of the Nike sponsors and this and that, they forced him to play anyway. But maybe it was a bit of drugs going on, who knows? But not sabotage. I don't think sabotage, actually the definition of the word sabotage. No. Prob someone else's card. A lie! Andrew, you cunt! I hotted them up there though, blood. It's true, isn't it? I bet that was someone else's card. Oh, that's true. Why would they then say it on the other side of the road? And they try and give me a tenner. And they had the pin. You can't even get done if you got the pin. You can't. Well, it won't have nothing to do with me, but bro, that's actually what happened. Real talk. I'm going pen now, no. Fucking hell, thanks, Andrew, bro. Fucking hell, I take my time like a man. I didn't take the money though. I actually didn't. If they were really blind or partially blind, maybe they listened to your footsteps. Nah, bruv. Main road, Frankie. Main road. I tried to put myself in their shoes. I thought maybe you can only see blurs. There was no way at night it was as well. You could tell it was me. And it was busy. It's a proper busy night place. It's like now, bruv. You go to certain parts of Halsden and Willesden now. Don't forget Corona. It's packed, bruv. There's people everywhere. Fucking. But yeah. No, there was no way, bruv. When I looked, they had contact with me. They pointed to the bus stop like a wave. They was proper happy because I helped them. It was just fucking. And I said to keep me quiet. Fucking hell. We're saying I'm participating in crime. I don't even know it, bro. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. It's blatantly that's what it was as well. I'm blind, you know. They have cameras now on the cash point. So if you were taking the money out, it would be your image the police see. Fucking hell. They weren't. Do you know what? They were standing just here as well. See the way you're saying it? If the cameras, no, but there's cameras on the street there. So they would have seen the people ask me. But yeah, I see what you're saying because it would have just been me. I'm so dumb. But that's why I asked the questions and that. I was trying to help them, bro. They said they're blind, bro. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I'm so thick. But they was all smackheady and that. And that's why they went like this. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so thick. Fucking hell, literally been robbed blind, blood. You could have robbed them blind, literally. Fuck, this is what I knew I had to tell this story because I've not thought of it like that. I don't know why I'm so thick. Do you know what it was? Because their desperateness to me got translated in we're desperate, we're not bad, we're desperate and we're asking. But it's true, maybe it was more desperate, we've robbed somebody. I miss London, man. I love the quick pace hustle and that countryside. It's like, nah. Don't get me wrong. It's nice. Like if you got nothing, because that's the fast paced hustle and that distracts you from everything you haven't got. But I'd rather be in the countryside, just have a woman, have my family and that, and da. That's my next goal, though. Obviously, we're doing the channel and this and that, but I'm looking to move. Really needs to have a child by one day, and it really needs to find a serious woman. That's my goals for the next. I'm not rushing it, but 3 years. By the time 3 years up, I need to find a 31 blood because I don't want to be in London forever, and I can't leave London without a bitch blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll never have one otherwise. If I move to the countryside, no bitch will fuck with me, blood. Trust me, they're all posh and scared and that, bruv. Straight away they see me, they run the other direction, blood. Man's on the Peaky Blinders thing out there, blood. Peaky realist. Shop shut at 10 latest, and that's considered late. Fuck it, I know that would get me a bit stressed out. But you know what? I'll make it work for me, brother. I'll stockpile shit first thing, and I'll make shit work for me. If everything closes at 10, I'll start doing stuff. I'll start making like going on trips that take ages and hours to get there, family and shit, whatever. It is long, but I'll make it work, brother, and I'll enjoy it. This new life that's been sold to us is not real. Oh, everything's open all day. The high street's got lights beaming off of it. Take your kids to the dessert shop, the milkshake shop, the chin shop. They all got sugar in their system, and you still have to cook dinner for them. Like I don't know. It's a fake life. I want to do the real life, and real life sounds a bit more like what you're living at, bro. 10 is actually like, think when we were kids, when you was a little kid at 10 years old. Bro, your mum don't need to be going out after 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, bruv. That's weird. Do you get me? That is weird, bruv. Now it's normal. Everyone goes out till 3 in the morning. I don't know. I'd rather live in a community where everything shuts down at like 10, 11. Like, do you know what I mean? That way, when the fucking pedo's out there, blood man can see him clearly, bruv. And you place that, bro? Safe in the countryside. I don't know. I think I prefer it. I just need to get the dingo dollar. A bit more. I need a bit of dough. And I need to find a bitch. If any bitches are watching that thinks they'll like the texture of this mask, holler at your damn boy. If my actual girl's watching, I apologise. I'm joking. You're safe in the bruv. People are mad in the countryside, bruv. In the district and that. They come with a shotgun, innit? They pretend they're using it for the farm animals and they kill you, bro. It shows you're kind-hearted. I do help people. I'm not going to start sucking myself off now, but I've been homeless, but that helped for me to see things from other people's perspective. That's basically what I do. Not help, is see things. I cannot, like, that's why I haven't reported certain people's YouTube channels, or I haven't showed, like, the transit bans or the transparency of the transentrics and the transiopathy, because I do actually kind of see things from other people's perspective. But obviously the time comes when I will do you. I will do you, like voodoo. My bird robs me blind. She's blind as well. Jokes. Pick up yourself, Anto. My don. But if you rob someone, you don't have the security number. Well, what if they robbed it off their mum or their dad or their brother, or they robbed it from? I know somebody who robbed like a case, yeah, like this. A case like this, yeah. Imagine like what you hold in your hand, but bigger. Like kind of what like Pokemon's kind of come in. Big case that zips. Real talk, this is from a rich area. It had 33 debit cards in it, all with the PIN card for each one. Basically, they was withdrawing 2.5 grand a day for 6 months. I swear to you, where they took it from, the person didn't know. And basically, they ended up withdrawing. I think they lived off of that. They got about 90 grand out of that. And listen, we're normal people. There's rich people out there that do fucking madnesses. I know somebody else, they got arrested and done their time for this, yeah? But they robbed a house, yeah, in Richmond, rich area. And when they was in the house, they went to make a cup of tea. Real talk, this is real talk. They couldn't find nothing. So they got stressed and started making a cup of tea in the kitchen. And when they got the bag of sugar out the cupboard, he put the spoon in it. There was a box in it. He pulled it out. There was 2 presidential rollies in a bag of sugar, 20 bags each. This is like, the world's fucked. Just people. There's some people living on different waves, bro. Have you seen yourself on Panorama yet, robbing an ATM? Fuck off, Jam, bruv. Tennis peak. If you run out of milk or skip, oh yeah, no, you got to be stocked up, bruv. You got to be stocked up on that. The only reason I don't stock up is because I know I'm 24-hour up around here. But you got to make sure you're stocked up. You should be buying a box of skids anyway, Andrew, off the net. A wholesale box for about 12 quid. You get 50 packets. For about 12 quid, you get 50 packets. And yeah, it comes in one big box. Type in and Google. Let me just see if it still works quickly. It might not. This is where I used to get them from. 1 sec. See if it comes up. No, I see. I've got to find it. Basically, oh, is this it? Oh, no. There's loads of them anyway. But what I did is once. No, it's not BR either. Oh, is that it? The Apprentice DPR Wholesaler as seen on the B. Yeah, this is it. This one. Is it? Let me check. Location, hours, products. Halloween, seasonal, deposit, babies, toys, Vaseline, cleaning, cooking, appliances, non-report plastic, tools, hardware. No, this can't be. This has changed because catering supplies, cooking, dinner, gardening, home and appliances, laundry, bathroom, pet care, plastic, stationery. Yeah, no, there used to be Alan Sugar's one, used to be good, but they've changed it. But yeah, there's good wholesalers out there. You could just 20 quid, you get a lot of Rizlets, bruv. A lot. I won't cry much for taking the pee from a cash machine for fake blind people. Oh, can you imagine, blood? Imagine the cards to a 98-year-old as well. It'll be that fucking guy who passed away, Tom, that old geezer. It'll be his card, innit? I'll get 98 years, blood, for robbing the guy. My aunt lived in Richmond. She let me stay in her house while she was away. First night got raided by police. The neighbours reported me. Is it? Yeah. There's big clappage guy down there because there is a community of people who used to rob Richmond because basically they're millionaires, like big millionaires. Like there's big money down there. Is it KL? Yeah, Bala, yeah. If you live in the countryside, you can go to the nearest farm and milk a cow. KL, did you have the Nevilles around? A lie? Did you? Gonna say probably ate it straight away. Heard me and my friend was making food. We had flour and scouse. The police thought it was Christmas. Oh, is it? Imagine they thought, all right, we've got a big old pile of Pelinko here. Scares us. City boys didn't even see their ends. Frankie, cow scare us. City boys don't even see their ends. Halloween alien. Alien. The Neville brothers definitely was in the house. Are you an alien? No, I'm a big G from Mars. No, from Emirates, blood. Andre. Lord, dedication to smoking by and 20 pack of Rizzers. Dedication to smoking by not 20, 50 packs, bro. Wholesale. Well, I didn't buy 50. I actually bought 1,000, but that's when I had my business for my pots, which I still got. I've got like 20,000 pots, but since Corona started and everything, I had to put it on hold. But I got these pots and they're all shapes and sizes. All shapes and sizes. How you know it's mine is if you look at the bottom, it will say dank proof, and you see there the little cheese. Do you see that cheese logo at the top? Can you see it? We go right to the camera. See that cheese logo? I created that, bro, myself. But fucking yeah, it's imprinted on all the pots. We've got the best noise. My pots make the best noise. Listen. Definitely mine make the best noise because I made sure of it. But fucking yeah, I've got 30,000 of those. And when I was selling those, I was selling Rizzlers as well. And what else was I selling? Roaches, medical labels. Do you not know medical labels, isn't it? Do you remember the medical labels? I've got about 80,000 of those in the shed as well. But fucking smell proof bags as well. Look. I had a website and everything. The smell proof bag comes like this. Fucking look. This is a big business. People offered me money for this business, but what's it? Basically, if you look at this dank proof, this bag here, what you can do with it, yeah. Once you put you can put water in this if you want, and once you close it, you can iron. This is heat proof, yeah. So you can iron this. You iron it, and then it's sealed permanently. Smell proof, waterproof, airproof, type proof, everything proof. And then you just but we sell them in batches of 50s like that. But fucking since Corona came, the business had to stop. But I still got loads of stock, so I'm gonna have to get that up and running soon somehow. No spammers on the channel. I miss the London market for the smoking essentials. Yeah, they get the job done, didn't they? Andrew, like Mr. Miyagi, and cook that fly rapid lie with a fucking chopsticks. Oh, only good vibes today, my people. Pringle of the Neville game. Once you're here, the sound of the pop, it's game time. Hello. I got tales about small proofs and Schiphol Airport, but I'll leave it there. I've got my own stories, but I've got pictures. Blood, in customs, innit? We'll leave it there. You should start a car boot thing after lockdown. The thing is with the products that I've got, Andrew, they're high. What's it called? They're highly sought after. One sec. I haven't got none here, but I've got loads of tuna tins as well. But fucking, who knows about this? The good old days. Hey, who knows about Hunter's blood? If you don't know about a hunter, and I guess you wasn't a punter to the hunter. You know about a hunter, yeah? Bro, do you know why I got these? They don't make them no more, these coasters. But fucking, bro, I literally got these for one day when I have my house. Fucking, well, I got them fucking 15 years. I'm never going to have a house. That's what I realised when I found these again the other day. I've never used them. I've looked after these for so long. Yeah, man's literally never going to have a house. But yeah, I've got coasters though. Yeah. No house, but I've got the coasters for the house. So if I ever do get the house, I'm coasted up, blood. No, that's a damn thing. Yeah, come on, you lot. No, I got pictures in it. I told you in it. Just put it this way. Let me just tell you like this. Real talk. My friends were getting angry with me. I said, we made it. I'm going on that table there in customs. There's a table there in customs. I said, I'm standing on top of it. I want people to take pictures of me. And they did. So I got that on my wall. What's cooking with this? Nothing much. Jiggly. My jiggly. Only been one time. Definitely need to go again. A lie. A lie, KO, lad. But anyway, my guys, we're coming up to that 2-hour mark. So we're probably going to leave it there. I hope everyone's good. Should all the way really start my meeting down. We are all allowed to travel. That would be sick. It couldn't. I would get done, bro. People would expose me. It would have to be private. Couldn't announce it on here. Just have to get a few of us. Do you get me? And then, yeah, then it probably could be done still. But, my dons, what I will say is thank you very much. Richard, was it Richard one who's the only donator today? Richard coming hard and heavy. Richard, thank you, brother. Mad love, bruv. Mad appreciated. Yeah, that was it means a lot, especially when someone goes to the length to do it on the GoFundMe as well. It does mean a lot. But also I understand that people listen, mate, especially not down. It's a hard struggle. It's a hard thing. I understand some people and a lot of people can't afford to donate in any way, but they can afford to contribute because you contribute in the form of a share, a like, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, make sure you look do that. And thank you for being here. It means a lot. That will be crazy. Private, 100% private. 100%. Thank you, brother. Salute to all the realists. Oh, I mean, nice one, guys. And like I said, guys, man, fucking thank you all. We're going live tomorrow. Like I said, we'll have that quiz. I don't know what time, but we're going live tomorrow. It might be a little bit later than usual. I hope it's not, but I do have to prepare it. I've still got some things to do and I've got to go work as well. But I'm not going to lie. Richard went in with a 20 today. So I might be able to just forget work tomorrow, you know. I might just forget this son of a bitch work tomorrow, blood. But fuck him. I don't want to make up. Just because you make extra, don't go easy on yourself. That's when you got to go harder, because then you end up above and beyond what you was meant to have. So if you get blessed, don't give up on yourself. You got to go harder. Fucking big up on everyone in the chat. Safe, Andrew. Love you, brother. Gooner for life. Yes, Gooner for life. You've been quiet, ain't you, blood? Oh, no. You did say a comment, Andrew. Oh, yeah. I've been getting you mixed. Have I got you mixed up, Gooner, with Jam Drew? Because you both orange. Big up yourself, Gooner, my dingo dollar. I love you, blood. KL. LD and Gooner, take it easy, people. Gooner for life. Yeah, everyone, thanks, guys. And like I say, it's been a lovely little day. It's been a beautiful little day. beautiful little night talking with you lot. I'll be preparing tomorrow's little quiz, like I said. And yeah, I think there's only one, probably only, there's not much more left to say apart from, I guess, it's the usual, my dons. It is. Make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you.